it sometimes or often feel like the day runs away from you on a day-to-day basis, i.e. you hardly have time to be able to do the things that you really, really want to do on a day-to-day basis? Now, in this video, I'm going to show you or just go through the points of how you can ensure that you are having a very, very productive day and really enjoying yourself, so to speak. If we haven't met before, my name is Beatrice Yaku. I am the founder of Simply Family Business, and I help you become visible on social media, your business for that matter, so that you can attract the right clients without constantly and relentlessly posting content. I also help you if you're an entrepreneur to be able to, if you're a mompreneur for that matter, to be able to work with your child so that your productivity is faster while you are impacting this valuable skill of entrepreneurship to your child. Now, let's get started. How do you ensure that you have a productive day? Because especially as entrepreneurs, there's so much that is happening that we want to do on a day-to-day basis, but obviously that is not possible. And in other words, there is a saying, I think it's Brian Tracy of the management think tank, says that we major on minor things, and of course when you are doing things that really doesn't have a lot of impact in your day, the day finishes and you just kind of don't understand where the hours went. But I have three strong points that I will get you to understand, or that will get you to kind of start thinking about what to do on a day-to-day basis to ensure that you are not overwhelmed by the task that are ahead of you. Number one is to have a morning routine. In fact, you have heard that before, or with several people talking about having a morning routine. The reason is that when you have a routine, let me just show you, or share this simple example. When you wake up in the morning, nobody asks you to brush your teeth. Why? Because since you were a child, that's what you have done over and over and over again. Your brain just does it automatically. And that goes to explain what routine actually do to us. Because of the fact that you have a routine and you wake up, you know what you are going to do anyway. You are not going to randomly do something that would before getting yourself ready, or without getting yourself ready. So what are the morning routines? For example, if you wake up and you are somebody who really, you should anyway, everyone, each one of us should, ensuring that you pray. And if you are not if you don't believe in God, and if you don't believe in prayer, meditation. So that's what the conventional people would say, but to me that's prayer anyway. So you need to pray or meditate. You need to also exercise, even if it's just 10-15 minutes. You ensure that your body is active and getting your blood flowing into your brain. That will wake you up. Ensuring that you are tidying up the place of where you laid in your house. That can be done quickly. And if you have children, of course, to take to school, that's also part of the morning routine. And I would say that you need to wake up, an hour ahead of them, so that at least you get your routines done. Actually, this guy called I can't remember the name now, but in his book called The Morning Miracle, he talks about ensuring that you read as well in the morning. So even if you are reading 15-20 minutes, he recommends reading half an hour up to an hour, reading loudly. And that is also by Rabbi Lapin. He talks about reading loudly to yourself. The reason is that you are actually strengthening your speaking muscle when you read loudly. So those are the routines I would say are important that you, before you have your breakfast anyway. Those are the important routines that you do to ensure that when you lock them in your brain every morning, even if you skip one of them, it's going to feel like, I didn't do this, and then you'll come back to it again. So once you have that routine, this will probably take you an hour and a half, and then that's it. Then the next thing is to ensure that you can then look at your list, the list of things that you are going to do. In that list, you want to ensure that you are having 3 major things that you want to accomplish in the day. There will be several, obviously. We all want to achieve more than we could, but there will be several. But think about the 3 things that will actually bring you results. And if you're a business owner, they call them what? The income producing activities, i.e. reaching out to people, producing videos, ensuring that you are creating content that people can engage with online. All are things that would promote your business. Or if you have anything major to do, you need to ensure that you are also working on that. Another thing that you can do is time blocking. Blocking your time is very, very powerful. For example, if you say that I'm going to block an hour or 2 to do videos, for example, you have blocked the time. Nothing else can happen within that time. In fact, your phone is off, and I'll come to that in a minute. And you really can get to do some work using that. The last but not the least is to avoid distraction. So distraction are the time killer, and there are so many of them in this day and age. In fact, for me, I have done it to the extent that now I don't often get distraction. Why? Because people know that if they send me some random WhatsApp messages, I'm not going to look at it. If they know that if they randomly call me, I'm perhaps not going to pick the call, because the phone is not even with me, because this is the time I'm going to do X, Y, Z. And I have seen that, especially when it comes to phone calls, it is important to have a schedule so that it's okay for you as the person receiving the call or making the call, and also for the person receiving the call, so that you have an agreed time and it's easier. It is easier in the sense that you are not calling and missing the person, or maybe you're calling the person is on the phone, and it just goes on and on. Another thing is that position of the phone. Simple. Just switch it off, because a lot of times the phone calls that come in that you cannot resist picking it really can wait. And because it can wait, it is not only can it wait, but it's also going to intrude in the things that you're doing. And before you realize it, you've actually spent your day talking that you didn't intend to. So ensuring that your phone you have times that you go on your phone rather than be on your phone every day. What I do is that I ensure that my WhatsApp is not having notification. Why? Because I use my WhatsApp as I use it like an email. So I will go every so often, maybe 2 hours, every 2 hours, or every 3, or sometimes even 4 hours without checking my WhatsApp. Why? Because I know that if somebody wants to contact me urgently, my contact knows that they have to come through the normal message, and I will know that it is urgent. Because you need to hold on to the time, and you need to manage it in a way that it doesn't just run away, because it will. And once the time is running away, your things are not getting fulfilled, your goals are not getting met, and indeed the months passes by and they lead to years, and life just gets normal. No, if you have intention, especially if you're a business owner who wants to be able to serve people, you have to ensure that you get hold of your day and make sure that from this to this time, this is what I'm doing to ensure that your day goes smoothly. Thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, like it, share it, send me a comment, and let me know if you want more of these type of videos. Thank you. And if you are watching on YouTube, kindly subscribe to my channel. I will certainly come your way once again. Take care.